Hey everyone, and welcome back to Driving Dépor Forward. You can see things are looking as good as ever. We are the best in terms of our defense and attack. Our attendance is pretty good as well. But the main thing I want to show you are the results. We have gone into the Christmas period, and the last time we were with each other was a victory against Granada. And our good form continued in the next match, sort of, a promotion rival, we'll say. And Velis and Esposito are sort of coming into their own now. Great to have a really reliable finisher from that Mazzala position. Although Cortinovis in the lower leagues was absolutely brilliant, to be fair. Look at that, them both linking up again, and a great finish from Velis. So that was a really good victory. Followed that up with a nil-nil against Racing Santander. Neither team really doing enough to score. A bit of a stalemate, that one. But we came back and a 4-1 victory against Albacete. And again, you can see kind of the familiar names on the score sheet there, of course. The Masala position always creates a little bit of space for the winger there. You can see a bit of a mistake from the goalkeeper, Velis picking his pocket. But they did come back relatively quickly. Disappointing, well, maybe good movement as opposed to bad defending, but disappointing to concede regardless. And then we build up play with our left fullback, and look at that, Esposito just catching the keeper napping there as he comes out to claim the ball. And Mela or Maya, maybe Maya if it's Spanish. But again, goalkeeper looking pretty hopeless with a nice left foot curled finish from Alonso, and then some fresh legs on the left hand side leads to another goal. A goalkeeper really not covering himself in glory there. What rating did he get? Should we look quickly? Yeah, he got a 5.9. So he really didn't play that well. Poor guy. Um, I'm not going to show you all goals here, but we played this team called Inter Ibiza. They sort of they're not in a playable league yet, but look at that. I just love their kits. Could you get two more um, different kits? But they got a cool little gecko on their badge, so that's pretty cool. Not a bad place to go, Ibiza. You see, Ferry got a hat trick, so let's put on his hat trick goal. We were really ahead in this game with an XG of 3.4, so we really deserve this. He got a perfect 10, and we'll just peck out one of his goals. And Valadon, one of our young players, came on and did really well in this match as well, which was great to see. Osasuna, 2-2 draw. This is the last game before the winter break, I believe. I'm used to managing in England, and the games kind of go really crazy over Christmas. But this was a great game to finish the first half of the season. Disappointing to concede, but if it's a volley like that, oh goodness, there's not much you can do. Esposito spreading the play, and it's Mayer through to Ferry. Brought him on in the second half, and he tucks one away straight away. But 10 minutes later, they get another goal, unfortunately. It drives to the byline, and it's the same player, Aymar, getting another goal. And I think we come back, yeah, almost instantly here. I think this is literally the next highlight. Antonio, another one of our young players, and a bit lucky there. The deflection takes it over the keeper. We then had a friendly against Madrid's kind of B team, which we won in the last minute. I'm not going to show you that. But we got a win in the Copa del Rey, and we're now actually playing Atletico Madrid in the next round. So this is the first time we've got through any rounds, and that's mainly due to luck of the draw in any team we've managed. But Valadon again, that young player, not great stats, but he always seems to come on and do something from that winger position. And I think we get another one. It's a well worked sort of second and third ball from the set piece, and they do end up getting a goal back, unfortunately. But it's a little too late, and that brings us to where we are today against Elche. So I've done the team. We're all sorted, and we're just ready to go. Um, Oh, I must remember to show you some new signings. So just some signings for the future, maybe for the kind of B and under 19 teams. Um, and so we'll G up our attacking players. And yeah, so I've got this good Northern Irish youngster and then a player for the under 19s who I'll show you. Alonso suspended for this one. So we have Serrano in the base of our midfield. And Garrido is now back as he's on the ball, gets tackled, maybe showing a bit of rustiness there. But their player Koulibaly is driving out wide. But we get the ball and Garrido is here on the break. It's an interesting ball into midfield. If we'd have won that header, we would have been really on the counter attack. I don't know if I'm getting too excited over one of these useless highlights. But Liz holding the ball up as he tends to do well here. And it's Esposito through on goal. He gets a strike and it's a good save from the goalkeeper again. And we get a corner out of this one. I think I need to change the corner routine, don't I? I think I have Velis isn't always the most dominant in the air, although he's very, very good. He lacks the bravery, so I must change that to indoor. Where is indoors? He's on the edge. That's not really where his strengths lie, so I must remember to change that. Serrano holding it up. Can he get another corner? No, he gets dispossessed. That's unfortunate. Oh no, and Meyer has got injured, lower leg injury, and it's fairly logical to bring on Cortinovis. Hopefully not a serious injury, because we have lost a few players in that position, if I'm completely honest. And Dor picking up the ball. What can he do? Not much, I'm afraid. Would have preferred him to dribble inside there. And we allow their striker to pick up the ball, and Serrano misses his slide tackle, and they're through on goal here with Jensen. Oh, and Hamilton heads it off the line. Well done. It's their first chance, but it was a pretty good one. The Winter now in the fullback position. Across the back line to Jens, and Esposito trying to find a pocket of space, and it's good play here to our playmaker Garrido into the striker. There's a through ball on, but he's driving on his own. And Dor picks up the ball, gets dispossessed, and this is just pinball. But De Winter sees his name up in lights and blasts it over. So we're not doing too badly here, but no real clear-cut chances. Want to see Hamilton get on the ball a bit more. Come on, let's spread the play to Hamilton. He's got great passing range. Here we go. What can he do? Can he pick someone out? Don't give Hamilton this amount of space because he'll play a ball like that. And Dor now holds it up well. Our wing back again, Hamilton, our playmaker from deep, finds Serrano on his own. Don't shoot. Jens Cortinovis. And this is patient play. Sevelis heads it down to Esposito. Oh, and he was offside anyway. Did well to drive it across the area. Don't know whether that was a shot or more of a cross, but they get the play this time. They get the highlight. And they play it out wide, but we recover the ball and we're showing a bit of composure here to keep it. Hamilton again. Oh, it's a bit of miscommunication there. Disappointing from our two best passers. Now they get the chance. Koulibaly driving to the byline. Whips it in. Can we get the header? Jens is there. And we win the second and third balls, which is good. Miss out on the fourth, though. But Hamilton's there. And we've got a counter-attack. Condor driving forward. Good ball to Esposito. And we're playing with good width here from our fullback. It's Endor. He can drive inside. Big chance this. And it's a good save in the end. Maybe he could have showed a bit more composure, but that's really not his strength. It's more of his physicality, tenacity, and work ethic that is his strength. Here we go. Crossing opportunity here. And it comes to nothing. Could go 8 points clear if we get a win here, so I'll be Reminding the lads of that at halftime. Looks like the XG match story has glitched out for some reason. Um, I'm not happy with your performance. The lads seem fired up. And what did I say? I was going to change that corner routine. So we don't want this guy lurking. So we'll switch that, and we'll switch that. And we'll do the same on the left-hand side. We want to switch that and switch that. That's perfect. Get our most physical players just charging in at that front post. Only trouble is when we bring our beanpole striker on, we'll have to remember to change it again. But Hamilton not having the best of games, unfortunately. Neither is Cortinovis, and he's one of our subs. Ah, Garrido maybe is lacking in freshness. I'll bring him off after about 60 minutes here. It's a good through ball. Can Jens stay with him? He does. Forces him out wide. It's a good ball in. Cortinovis really not having a good game at all. It's a shot on goal, but free kick with not much power. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Wanted to shout at the lads and say, demand more. Have those high expectations. I think after this we'll make some changes. Oh, and the fullback makes a gamble to try and win the ball early, but loses out there and allows them to build up. And Dor with an interesting challenge. Thought that was going to be a red card. We can't keep letting them play the ball around like this. Oh, and Fernandez gets back at the second opportunity there. Good recovery. Can we get the counter attack now? We can and does on. But had to check his run to remain onside. So Garrido is going to come off for Checa. And do I bring Cortinovis? Yeah, I mean, he's having a shocker. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have him as an inverted winger on support. We'll have Ndor on an inside forward on attack. And we are going to have De Winter charging forward. We'll overlap on both sides. Get the ball forward a bit more, a little bit more direct now. And we'll take off these kind of instructions where people are staying narrower and stuff. Usually helps us with our build up. And yeah, Hamilton's not playing that well. So we will bring on Costas. Now, it's one of those annoying things in his loan contract. He's obsessed with not playing out of his position, even though um he is a he has stats that would definitely be a ball playing defender. So I'll just put him on take more risks on the ball because he's got 16 passing. He'd make a good defensive midfielder candidate. Oh, free kick, and it's well saved by the wall. And can we get the counter attack here? Oh, but he gives away. Typical striker in that position. Maybe Ferry on at 65 minutes. Get the ball at the near post, but Serrano gets it away. It comes to nothing. Looks like we're going to get the chance to play out from the back again with Jens. So we're leaving ourselves exposed with both centre backs, but it is what it is. I feel like we should go for the win. But De Winter now has been liberated and allowed to drive. Adley on the ball. Checker. Ah, long shots. Not his strength there at all. We're getting more highlights now. Checker. Good ball inside. Ndor dinks it over to Esposito, but Adley gets it. Good skills. Ah, but the pass isn't there. And De Winter's going to get back. But this highlight is allowed to continue. Serrano to Adley. It's Esposito. Is there anyone square? Endur's there. And he slots it in perfectly. That's exactly what we wanted to see. I'm going to keep the changes because we're playing well. When it gets to 70 minutes, I'll bring on Ferry for his help at set pieces and stuff like that. That's a lovely ball, and Esposito plays it along. I thought there's a chance that it was going to go wide, but so I think we will take stock actually because we've got one, two, three, four. So this is our final change, um, and it's actually no, Fernandez is playing well. So's De Winter. It is the striker we want to bring off, and we will revert to being a little bit more conservative. I left it on for a little while, so we want this guy to stay a little bit wider when we have the ball. This guy we like to stay a little bit narrower, and I think that's what we did. So Adley can just be on a winger role. And we'll let him drift inside. He's doing well because he can interact with the player here, can't he? And got the goal now, so hopefully we can defend solidly. And Adley's on the counter attack here, and Door's free. He's got the pace to drive towards the keeper. That's for sure. What can he do? Oh, and he blasts it at the side netting on his left foot. Ferry pulling out wide to receive the ball. Let's hope he gets back in the box for the cross. Chaka, Serrano. De Vinter's free, or he was, but a sensible play. Good ball out wide to Fernandez. Oh, it's a wonderful volley, and Ferry gets it in on goal. Probably having to stretch a bit too much for that, to be honest. But can we pick up this ball here? De Winter is strong in the air for a fullback. Oh, but they get the ball. Can Ferry get it back? It's De Winter to the rescue again. Adley cutting inside on his stronger left foot, but endures here. Can he take on his man? Oh, you need a bit of composure there, don't you, for goodness sake? Adley again. Driving to the byline. Esposito inside the box. De Vinter with a cross. Ferry loses out. That's unusual for him. Esposito, and it's a pretty rubbish shot. So the pace is going to come down now. Not going to counter attack. Let's try and hold on to this. Got a free kick here. Esposito, and it goes over. And with that, I'm going to go um, full time wasting. Go into a mid block, stop those balls over the top. And we'll see how we can do from there. You know, we have been the better team, but how many times have we been the better team only to concede a goal? So let's look to play this one out. Hopeless ball from Serrano, just giving it away completely. He's recently told me he wants to consider his options at the end of the season or the end of his contract, and I just said yes, just for the oh no, oh it's offside anyway. But in my head, I was like, you're not playing in La Liga if we get there. You're being sold anyway. So we will be placing him on the transfer list. Just find a ball to Adley though for once in his life. Although we lose the ball here. And is it? Oh, it's a great header. Good stuff there from my Manis on loan defender from Arsenal. He really hasn't had too much of a look in because I just think Hamilton's so solid and but maybe I should let him. Maybe I should give him some game time. Loses the ball here though. But it looks like we've got just enough people back. Not quick enough though, if I'm honest. Got to be careful here. And it's a wonderful save from Suarez. I don't know what that's about. What else can we do? Not much. Bring some people back, I suppose. Oh, it's because our centre back was injured. That's unfortunate. It's a funny animation. It's a bit unfair, leaving us with a centre back down for the last corner of the game. But confident goalkeeping from Suarez, and I'd like him to kill this game. And it's a good 1-0 victory. So all that's left to show you is the league table and those two players. Definitely weren't at our best, but we have ground out a result. So does that make us, yeah, 8 points clear? Looking really positive. And I will show you those two signings now. So if we go to transfers, transfer history. Oh no, they're right here. So it's because we're trying to send one of them out on loans. This is Ryan McKenna. You can see like really amazing potential. Sort of about 3.5 to 4.5 stars, and stats in the right position apart from maybe kind of off the ball. But I'm going to retrade him as just a right winger, and I think he could be pretty good with his pace, passing, dribbling, crossing. Good determination. It's unfortunate he doesn't have great vision, but he's going on loan to the lower leagues of England, where hopefully he's going to get good ratings. And then this is just someone from our under 19s with good potential. Always good to see someone with pace, and he's just a left winger essentially, isn't he? Really, because of his finishing, but decent passing and fairly good stats where it counts. You can see we've got quite a few players with good potential. Miguel's another one of our homegrown players with apparently good potential. So he is well and truly a left winger as well. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.